All right.
Well, hey, thanks so much for doing the session with me.
You bet, Rob. It's always a pleasure, and I'm really grateful to be doing this work with you.
Okay, so you're just starting to tell me what you'd like to work on. I thought, oh, I better hit record. So,
Yeah. In Santa Rosa, I left an entrepreneurial nonprofit that I started for anti-bullying, moved up north, worked for a couple of nonprofits, got laid off at all three because of their financial issues, and I now decided, at 57 years old, after speaking to some people, they said, your strengths really lie in being more of an entrepreneur. So I'm slowly going for it, and I have a couple of clients so far, but there's still that fear and some trauma associated with being laid off three times, and not taking that to heart. I'm
yeah,
sure I'm sure my part was not being congenial and just, wanting to have other projections and take, I'm sure I said, look, guys, this is the balance sheet. You can't afford me. Um, and then if that's seen as not leadership, then we're on different pages. So I'm sure that I push the issue. I'm not like a little, pigeon, hurt little pigeon, but I just trying to kind of let go of that trauma and start something that I, can really go out with confidence.
okay. So, were in what time frame did the three layoffs happen, start to
It,
finish?
yeah, in between 2018 and 2024.
Okay. And was one more traumatic than the other two, or was it all kind of the same?
Well, they were all pretty tough. Yeah, they were all pretty tough. And one I got a nice settlement because it was just so smoke and mirrors and they knew it. And
Oh,
um, the other one, they turned into something completely different and they lied to me about having discretionary funding. So I would say they all kind of like, there's a certain like, I'm not going to be your scapegoat, but like, had I asked more questions or you know, had I played the game, could I have like, there's, there's, there's some trauma. Like, I can't believe I'm not I don't feel like I'm a total victim in all this, but um, it's puzzling.
is it that you feel you let yourself walk into something by not doing enough?
Yeah, I think I
You
walked into
did.
something by not really wanting to see the full picture and thinking, you know what, I really need a job. This is like an executive level job. It's good benefits. Let me just kind of bite the bullet. And then, the bullet went the other way. I mean, it didn't pay off.
Okay. So thinking about that issue, the trauma of being laid off three times, what's the intensity level like on a 0 to 10 scale? Just right now, how intense is it feeling?
It's about an eight.
And what emotions make that up? Is it,
I'm sad.
oh,
It's bordering on feeling like kind of like I failed. Like, at 57, it was like it was easier to throw a woman under the bus. Um,
hmm,
I I feel like I was trying so hard to get to like a coordinator to an executive level, and I reached my marks, and now at 57, it's like in this economy, I've got to really move with, what's happening. And so I'm trying to be smart and strategic. But I also know, yeah, I think your question was how am I feeling? This didn't
that,
happen yesterday, so it's been a little while, and I'm
yeah.
just kind of apathetic about it, and I'm sad, I'm sad that um I allowed myself to fall into this by needing a job. But
Okay. So if we can pull off an amazing change for you, what will change?
I think I just need to feel like, hey, all of these places taught me something, and
Ah,
I got some good skills from it, and I learned more about what I can and cannot do, and I walked away with doing amazing things at all three of them. And I made an impact, So ultimately, I was successful.
okay.
But yeah,
But you know,
that's.
great.
Mhm.
Let's jump in. So I'm going to give you words to say back to me. If they don't fit, you just say them and they'll go in one ear out the other. But if I'm really barking up the wrong tree, or if new insights or memories or new feelings show up, always feel free to stop the show. And yeah, there's one tapping point. I'll just remind you, it's down on the lower ribs. It doesn't show up on the screen very well. So I'll probably call that out a few times.
Okay, and just a question, does it matter if my legs are crossed or
Not at
uncrossed?
all.
Okay, very good.
Mine are crossed right now. So I hope it doesn't matter. Okay, even though I have some emotional residue
Even though I have some emotional residue,
from these from getting laid off 3 times,
well, firing and laid off seems 3 times.
I'd like to stop taking it personally.
I like to stop taking it personally.
I'd like it to, I'd like to be able to feel successful.
I like to be able to feel successful.
In many levels, I am right at the crown of the head, sorry. In many ways, I was very successful,
In many ways, I was very successful,
and I don't feel that.
and I don't feel that.
It feels like low grade failure,
Feels like low grade failure,
and maybe some days not so low grade.
and maybe some days not so low grade.
It all seems kind of sad.
It all seems kind of sad.
I worked my way up the ladder,
Worked my way up the ladder,
which is pretty great.
which was pretty great.
But getting and down the low ribs, getting laid off or fired 3 times.
3 times.
How do I not take that personally?
I don't take that personally.
I I'd like to answer that question actually.
Putting in my couch quarter. Okay.
That's a
I'd
question
like
I'd like to answer.
That's a question I'd like to answer.
How can I stop taking it personally?
How can I stop taking it personally?
I know if I met someone else who'd been laid off,
I know if I met somebody else who'd been laid off,
my first thought would be, what a loser.
what a loser. What a loser.
Okay, maybe not my first thought. I might cut them miles of slack,
I might cut the miles of slack,
but not me.
but not me.
I mean, I'm trying to cut myself slack.
I'm trying to cut myself slack.
I rationalize endlessly,
I rationalize endlessly,
and I'd like to stop needing to do that.
and I'd like to stop needing to do that.
Rationally, I know I gained a lot from these 3 positions.
Rationally, I know that I've gained a lot from these positions.
They made me more valuable.
They made me more valuable.
I have better skill sets,
I have a better skill set,
and I still feel like a failure.
and I still feel like a failure.
This sense of apathy,
This sense of apathy.
why bother?
Why bother?
I really don't want to go through that again.
I really don't want to go through that again.
And why wouldn't it happen?
And why wouldn't it happen?
Well, okay, let me actually pause there. A nice deep breath. I want to see how this is landing, or if anything's coming up at all.
No, nothing's really coming up. My phone keeps on ringing, and so I'm worried that it's coming onto this call,
Oh,
onto this Zoom.
it's not on my end.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right, good.
it's
And something
probably
else.
multiple job offers.
It's probably, that's what I was thinking. They were calling to give me an apology.
Oh, well, which would you rather have, an apology or a new job offer?
A new job offer.
Okay, well, both is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned an intake form, if we're successful, more confidence and determination. Is that
Yeah, going out and starting, recruiting clients, like, like you, it's like starting from scratch, but um just the lowest hanging fruit is, getting the obvious people and then building up, kind of like what I did with my board of directors. And so it's really kind of focusing my time and believing that this and saying this is it. I need, I'm kind of waffling, I guess, because of my confidence and because of like, oh gosh, am I gonna really be able to do this?
right? Okay, even though
Even though
my sense of confidence is definitely shaken.
my sense of confidence is definitely shaken.
And on my bad days, I feel a sense of failure.
On my bad days, I feel a sense of failure.
And this is not good for my new venture.
This is not good for my new
This
venture.
is the absolute last thing I need.
It's the last thing they need to look at me and feel and sense.
Yeah, I choose to forgive myself for all of it.
I used to forgive myself for
I
all of
choose,
it.
I'm sorry, I
Oh,
choose
I choose to forgive myself for all of it
as best I can.
as best I can.
I walked into these positions.
I walked into these positions.
It's easy to entertain regrets.
It's easy to entertain regrets.
2020 hindsight.
2020 hindsight.
I needed a job.
I needed a job.
I thought I could make it work.
I thought I could make it work.
Maybe I turned a blind eye to some warning signs.
Maybe I turned a blind eye to some warning signs.
Maybe I didn't ask enough questions.
Maybe I didn't ask enough questions.
The sad thing is, I learned nothing from any of this.
The sad thing is, I learned nothing from any of this.
I do exactly the same thing again.
I would do the same exact thing all over again.
Okay, I'm laughing because that's not true at all.
I'm laughing because, when I don't think I would do it again. No.
No,
But
I I'd see some things coming a mile away.
that's right.
I'd ask much better questions.
I would ask much better questions.
I I may be sadder, but I'm also wiser.
I'm sadder, but I'm also wiser.
I'm not the same woman who took those three positions.
No, I'm not the same woman who took those three positions.
So why am I stuck with this feeling of failure?
Why am I stuck with this feeling of failure? Do I want to answer that?
Well, that wasn't me. That was a version of me that didn't know as much.
That was a version of me that didn't know as much.
I literally might not have taken one or more of those positions. I mean, I don't know if I'm got all the information. I'd certainly protect myself more.
I certainly protect myself more.
I guess I wish I knew then what I know now.
I wish I knew then what I know now.
But that just means I value what I know now.
Yeah, I value what I know now.
And maybe this was the only way I could know it.
This is the only way I could know it.
I mean, if someone had come and told me, hey, you'd given me advice, I might or might not have taken their advice.
Might or might not have taken it. I wanted a job.
Yeah. And hey, I made some money.
I made some money.
I mean, that's a win.
That's a win.
And it wasn't just volunteer work.
No, it wasn't just volunteer work.
This lingering feeling of sadness,
Lingering feeling of sadness,
of failure.
failure.
If it had just happened once,
It just happened once.
it'd probably be a lot easier to let it go,
It would probably be a lot easier to let go.
to metabolize it.
To metabolize it
But three times, come on.
3 times. Come on.
How could I not dread a fourth iteration?
How could I not fourth a fourth iteration and ruin my resume? I already have. hmm
Mm. Yeah, I'm a ruined woman,
I'm a ruined woman.
and I'm 57,
And I'm 57.
which might seem really young to Rob,
Might seem really young to Rob,
but maybe not to a prospective
but not to a
client or
prospective
employer.
employer.
Yeah, I'm 57 and I have a ruined resume.
57 and I have a ruined resume.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay, let me pause there and check in. Oh, nice deep breath. Mm. Well, one thing I think I didn't grasp was whether you're angling for another position like you've had, or if you were starting your own entrepreneurial thing.
Yeah, I was really trying to get something else for the last year.
Hmm.
And then I took an evaluation, an assessment, and worked with a coach. And she right away, based on my results, said the entrepreneurship is what you need to pursue based on your happiness and based on your values. Um, and and the fact that you did it and you were at the happiest you were in your career. So it's yeah, I mean, sure, I keep my eyes open and but my focus right now is to build on to actually create a small business. It could be a side hustle, whatever it's called, it's grown, it's starting to have feet. I have like my second client, which is probably nothing in your world, but it's just the beginning stages. And I feel like it's it's more organic feeling. I don't feel like I'm going upstream as much with dealing with the office politics and dealing with all these generational differences and perceptions. And so it's not as it doesn't cloud my mind as much just to work one on one with people. So that's what I'm enjoying.
That sounds fantastic. But here we are in EFT land. So let me just ask, what's is anything keeping you from success?
Well, yeah, there's getting clients, there's um continuing to network, it's continuing to put myself out there. It's being able to, support myself in a city that's very expensive doing this. I live in Los Angeles now, and so nothing is stopping me except the realities of, the challenges.
Right. So you wake up every morning and just throw yourself enthusiastically into whatever agenda items or steps are next.
No, I haven't been doing that. I mean, like I researched on and I really want to write down like what my offerings are. I haven't even like done that.
Oh,
Um,
but you still have two clients without a
yeah, I
that's a
have to.
miracle.
Yeah, like I know. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm just
so what's keeping you from doing that level of uh, foundational level of
yeah.
preparation or whatever you'd say? Is it this residue from the three layoffs or something else?
I think it's my perfectionism. I know that it's going to change. This list is going to change. So this is like,
Oh,
will be like a first draft. And I know through working with people, I'll start to target in on, different areas. So the fact that people want to see this one page of what I do, um, it's scary because this is what I just started. I just started to see what I can do with this woman, and I can write down everything I've been doing for her. But I know the niche that I want to fill. I'm really like I feel like it's a important niche. I feel like and in the area that I want to serve it, so I feel like okay, I see like the west side of Los Angeles being a perfect place for this business to take off because there are a lot of clients who need my services. It's just I'm not doing anything like really practical to make it happen.
okay. Let me just jump in there. So even though right now I haven't been doing anything practical to make it happen,
Even though right now I'm not doing anything practical to make it happen.
I'm open to that changing.
I'm open to that changing.
I would love to feel enthusiasm,
I would love to feel enthusiasm,
confidence, and determination.
confidence, and determination.
And I forgive myself for lacking these things right now.
And I forgive myself for lacking these things right now.
I probably can do what I need to do.
I probably can do what I need to do.
I just haven't been doing it.
I just haven't been doing it.
And my self-image is probably tarnished.
My self-image is probably tarnished even though these women don't don't even look at my LinkedIn page.
Right. So who cares?
Whereas
Oh, I do.
I do.
I may be the only one who cares.
I'm in the eyes of my twin sister as well, since she's a full-time therapist and she's structured and she's never had to change her job. So yeah, there's that.
Oh, oh, okay. It's too bad everyone I want to work with is a carbon copy of my sister.
I want to work with is a carbon copy of my sister.
Okay, probably nobody I'm going to work with is.
Probably nobody I'm working with is.
But, I mean, she counts.
She counts.
Her opinion, expressed or
Opinion,
imagined.
very important, I imagine.
Yeah, but I'd love for that to change.
But I would love for that to change.
Well, her judgment of me is more important than anyone
Her judgment of me is more important than anyone
for some reason.
for some reason.
And she could probably explain why. She's a
And
therapist.
she could probably explain why.
Don't you remember our childhoods?
Don't you remember our childhoods?
Hmm. Ah, I would love to become incredibly excited
I would love to become incredibly excited
about making this happen.
about making this happen.
And I haven't been.
And I haven't been.
I may be flinching away from it.
And maybe flinching away from it.
Oh, it's not going to work out.
Oh, it's not going to work out.
Nothing ever works out.
Nothing ever works out.
Not for long.
Not for long.
Not for me.
Not for me.
Well, this is actually quite different.
This is quite different.
I would love to prove my business coach right.
Love to prove my business coach right.
Oh my God, entrepreneurship is the key.
Entrepreneurship is the key.
No office politics.
No office politics.
Ah, I'd love to dip into the liberation here,
I'd love to dip into the liberation here.
but I can't. I'm stuck in the past.
I can't. I'm stuck in the past.
I can't just let those three experiences go.
I can't let those three experiences go.
That's impossible.
That's impossible.
My sister would agree.
My sister would agree.
I'm permanently branded.
I am permanently branded.
I have a terrible resume,
I have a terrible resume,
according to me.
according to me.
Hmm. Then again, I'm not trying to get a job, am I?
And then again, I'm not trying to get a job, am I?
How many potential clients are going to ask to see my resume?
How many how many potential clients are going to be asked to see my resume? Uh,
What, what's the interview process?
what is the interview process?
What's, it's dramatically better.
It's dramatically better.
I'm so close to feeling excited
I'm so close to feeling excited
and enthusiastic.
and enthusiastic.
One thing I learned from those three agencies
Those organizations,
is,
one
oh, I
thing,
don't like working for organizations.
I don't like working for organizations.
There seems to be a peculiar kind of allergy.
Yeah, there seems to be a certain allergy of denial. Yes,
I'd love to look back on losing those jobs
I'd like to look back on losing those jobs
as just the most fantastic stroke of good luck.
as the most fantastic stroke of good luck.
But my resume,
But my resume,
my resume.
but my resume, I don't look like a team player.
Yeah, wow. I don't want to be a team player.
I don't want to be a team player.
Is that bad?
Is that bad?
Well, not for the kind of work I want to do.
Not for the kind of work I want to do.
I don't want any team members.
I don't want any team members.
Get away.
Get away.
If I need help, I can hire people.
If I can hire people if I need help.
I probably don't.
Probably don't.
And this thing about being 57,
This thing about being 57,
that might be a detriment if I was looking for a position,
it might be a detriment if I was looking for a position,
a job.
a job.
I'm not.
I have been, but that's
Oh,
not my main focus. But
okay,
yeah.
right. I'm sorry, I forgot
Hmm.
that. What if it's actually a huge advantage
What if it is a huge advantage
for the work I'm wanting to do?
for the work that I'm wanting to do?
I can claim at least a modicum of wisdom.
I can claim a modicum of wisdom.
I mean, I might show up favorably compared to a millennial
Right. I might show up favorably compared to a millennial
or a Gen Z.
or, yeah, Gen Z.
So maybe 57 is all good.
Maybe 57 is all good.
And I forgot to think of it that way.
I forgot to think of it that way.
I mean, people should hire me
People should hire me
because I'm 57.
because I'm 57 and the clients I'll be working with are older and they'll appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's so different from trying to get a job.
It's so different than trying to get a job.
It's so much better.
It's so much better.
But in my mind, I'm screwed.
In my mind, I'm screwed.
I'm a three-time loser.
I'm a three-time loser. Yeah.
And maybe that's actually not the case.
And maybe that's actually not the case.
It just took me three times to get over having a job
It just took me three times to get over having a job
or wanting to have a.
or wanting to have a job, wanting to have a job. Yeah.
If I could have steady income without a job,
Make a steady income without a job.
sign me up.
Sign me up.
Maybe there's a trust fund available.
There's a trust fund available.
Okay, nice deep breath. Hmm.
You're feeling lighter.
So when we started thinking about the three layoffs slash firing, uh, you're feeling some sadness, sense of failure, and you said it was about an 8.
Hmm.
Has that intensity level changed at all? Has it gone up, gone down? What?
Yeah, it's gone down. It's gone down to like 5, 6.
Okay,
Um, I think it's really the trauma. I think it's the shoulds. And your life should work out like this. And if you fail somehow, like if you're at the same job and you're in the same career, like a doctor or a social worker, somehow you've made the right choice. But if you didn't pick a career where there's enough opportunity, then you're somehow have failed. Um, but I think that through failure, that is where most people find success. And I have to be open to that. Like, why am I having such an easy time working with clients one on one? And it was always just going into an office, even first thing in the morning, you're making sure you said hello to everybody. And you know what I mean? It's just a totally different start of the day.
right.
I want to embrace this next part of my life.
Okay. So, okay, even though I did it wrong,
Even though I did it wrong,
and that registers as failure,
and that registers as failure.
I didn't want to keep doing that kind of work.
I didn't want to keep on doing that type of work.
I mean, being paid is good.
Paid is good.
Status was okay,
Status was okay.
but I didn't like it.
I didn't like it.
What if had never gotten laid off
What if I had never gotten laid off
or fired?
or fired?
Would I still be there?
Would I still be there?
Would I still be doing that work?
Would I still be doing that work?
Would I still have to greet everybody carefully
Would I have to
every
be,
morning?
yeah, I have to greet everybody every morning, be so careful around people.
How much office politics would I be carrying around emotionally?
Yeah, how much office politics would I carrying around emotion and ruining my health?
But I would be successful
But I would be successful
if I hadn't gotten laid off or
if
fired.
I hadn't gotten laid off or fired.
So somehow for me, success equals unhappiness.
Success equals unhappiness.
I may have a few wires crossed.
I think I have a few wires crossed.
My God, what if I was still there?
What if I was still there?
Well, I probably wouldn't be in LA.
It probably wouldn't be in LA.
The weather would be much worse.
The weather would be
I
much
assume,
worse. It'd be raining this week.
but how much stress would I be carrying in my body?
How much stress would I be carrying in my body? Oh my gosh.
Too much.
Too much.
That success was costing me
That success was costing me
a lot.
a lot.
How do I factor that in?
How do I factor that in?
I bought someone else's definition of success.
I bought somebody else's definition of success
At some point in my life,
at some point in my life.
life should work out if you're stable.
Life should work out if you're stable.
You just keep the same job forever
You just keep the same job forever
until you die.
until you die.
Preferably, I guess you would die at work,
Preferably, you would die at work. Yeah.
which would have been increasingly likely
Which would have been increasingly likely.
doing work I didn't enjoy.
Didn't doing work I didn't enjoy.
And I might have actually been good at it,
I may have been actually good at it.
but I wasn't good at enjoying it.
but I wasn't happy and I wasn't good at enjoying it.
Maybe some people love the office politics.
Maybe some people love the office
It's like,
politics.
oh my God, I'm living in a soap opera.
I'm living in a soap opera. I have a role.
That's not me.
That's not me.
Not to be judgmental, but that seems a little crazy.
It seems a little crazy and desperate. Mhm.
What if I'm secretly very successful?
What if I'm secretly very successful?
How many people in my position would never leave? How many people in my former position would just get trapped?
Really?
Would get trapped.
Would get trapped.
I might have gotten trapped.
I might have gotten trapped.
Wow,
Wow.
I'm actually pretty lucky.
I'm actually pretty lucky.
I mean, I'm already getting clients and barely doing anything.
Already getting clients, really doing.
What if I actually do the basic stuff?
Yeah, what if I do the basic stuff?
Oh, but will I get too busy?
Will I get too busy?
Will I get stuck again?
Will I get stuck again?
Will I be so anxious about money I just take too many clients?
Yeah, will I be so anxious about money that I take on too many clients?
I won't be able to help it.
I won't be able to help them.
I'll hurt myself.
Hurt myself.
This fear,
This fear.
I kind of hurt myself in those three jobs.
I couldn't hurt myself in those three jobs.
What if I do it again?
What if I do it again?
What if I don't?
What if I don't?
What if I actually love working with clients?
What if I love working with clients?
I mean, if I'm self-employed, my boss might be a bitch.
If I'm self-employed, my boss might be a bitch.
I could threaten to walk out on her.
I can walk out on her.
Okay, now I'm getting crazy.
It
Uh, it doesn't feel safe though.
doesn't feel safe.
I might hurt myself again.
I might hurt myself again.
Then again, I might not.
I might not.
It might actually be really difficult to hurt myself.
It might be really difficult to hurt myself.
I really have to try.
I have to try.
Hmm. I am in a whole different game now.
Yeah, I'm in a whole different situation now.
Hmm. I'd like that to register for my body.
I'd like that to register in my body.
And maybe instead of failing, I won
Means I'm feeling I won
or graduated.
or graduated
I graduated from job school.
from job school.
I don't ever have to go back there again. Okay, nice deep breath.
Yeah.
Let me get you to make a statement. In fact, raise your right hand. See, for me, getting clients is easy.
For me, getting clients is easy.
Okay, how true is that statement?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think that's true. I mean,
On a scale of 0 to 10, 10 being absolute truth, zero's a joke.
I think it's right now it's kind of funny because it's just I just started. So I don't know how to answer that question.
Okay, so you don't know.
I don't
But
know.
but how does it feel?
I don't have a problem getting clients. Look, right now it feels, like it's natural, like it's organic.
Great.
I feel like this is the universe's way of saying this is a good path for you because
Right.
everything doesn't feel so hard, like being in the job. Like being in an office. It just
Yeah.
feels like there's more of a flow.
Okay. I can network and put myself out there.
I can network and put myself out there.
How does that feel emotionally? Like,
It's a little scary, but I'm um I feel like, once I put stuff on writing and I have like a one page, there's already two women I want to send it off to.
ah,
Like I already have people saying, send me a one page. So, or you're not charging enough, or you're this, they're women who are good friends with the family. So they're telling me like it is. So I'm learning from their toughness and so, um, I think right now I'm very blessed to have like two clients, very close proximity in a city that's huge. Doesn't take me more than 20 minutes to get to either of their homes, and both of them know a lot of people.
that's an
So
LA miracle.
it's an LA miracle, and they're both like really networked. So what I'm saying is yes, I feel like I've hit. I feel lucky. Like this is something I'm good at, and they're women that who wouldn't just refer me if they didn't really like me. So it
Right?
feels good.
Okay, well, let me try another question on you. The statement would be, I deserve success.
Yeah, I deserve success.
Is that, how true is that?
It's a little hard to believe,
Oh,
after so much failure.
oh,
After, my life, I think hasn't worked like other people with the same job, getting married, everything. It's like people are so stable when they're long term this, and it seems like no, I don't stay in something for too long if I don't think it's right. So I think I have to redefine success.
right.
I think that success is being able to be independent again financially. Um, and I know that I'll get there again.
And you deserve that success.
Yeah, I deserve it.
Okay. I was under the impression that the whole stability of having a job thing has gone out the window. Like, there's people who are excellent at their jobs get laid off left and right all the time.
Hmm.
But I work with a lot of tech workers, so that might just, especially those folks. But
Well, yeah, it's not like you get laid off just because you're not doing a good job. You can get laid off because your boss is threatened
right,
you.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Or you
Oh,
know
I do,
more than
yeah.
so there's all these politics in play. Um, I was really happy with the money that I raised and the out of the box thinking that helped me meet people to be able to um, raise money, write grants, convene leaders in the city for the first time in 5 years, faith leaders after the October 7th war broke out. So I'm proud of my accomplishments. I know that it's like, had I not really gone after those things, it wouldn't have happened. So I know my worth. And um, I think that when you ask me, do I feel like I deserve success? That's hard, because I don't feel like I've ever been successful.
Oh, so yeah, which came first?
Right.
Okay, even if
Even if
I'm secretly a rotten person
I'm secretly a rotten person.
and I absolutely don't deserve success,
And I absolutely do not deserve success.
I want it anyway.
I want it anyways.
This
Anyway, yeah.
the secret to my new venture
The secret to my new venture,
is it's a win-win.
it's a win-win.
If I'm successful,
If I'm successful,
that means my clients are
that
successful.
means my clients are successful.
As long as I avoid psychopaths for clients,
As long as I avoid psychopaths for clients,
because it's not good when they win.
because it's not good when they win.
I'm golden.
I'm golden.
The more successful I am,
The more successful I am,
better the world gets.
the better the world gets.
I mean, basically, that's the equation.
And basically, that's the equation.
Pretty much everyone wins
Everyone wins
when I do.
when I do.
So even if I'm a terrible person,
So even if I'm a terrible person,
I owe it to the world to be successful.
I owe it to the world to be successful.
Even if for some secret reason I don't deserve success,
Even if for some secret reason I don't deserve success,
well, I claim it anyway.
I claim it anyway.
I'll take one for the team.
I'll take one for the team.
Hmm. There may have been a time in childhood where I wasn't the one who was supposed to win,
There may have been a time in childhood when I wasn't the one that was supposed to win.
where me winning didn't feel right.
For me, winning didn't feel right.
And if I'm still carrying that around
If I'm still carrying that around
subconsciously,
subconsciously,
I choose to release it as gracefully as I can.
I choose to release it as gracefully as I can.
It would be a bitter blow for my sister
It would be a bitter blow for my sister
if she saw that I was living the dream.
if she saw that I was living the dream.
Okay, she's not that mean. I don't know
She's not.
anything about your sister except,
Yeah.
yeah. Even if my sister would hate me winning,
Even if my sister would hate me.
like, how dare you make all that money?
How dare you make all that money?
How dare you be adored by your clients?
How dare you be adored by your clients?
Well, even if she felt that way, she shouldn't.
Even though she felt that way, she shouldn't.
She should be happy for me.
She should be happy for me.
Being happy for me would be her winning too.
Being happy for me would be her winning too.
My success
My success
would be a gift to my
would
sister.
would be a gift to my sister.
Whether she accepts that gift or not, I can't
Whether
control.
she accepts that gift or not,
It's not up to me.
it's not up to me.
I have no control over that.
I have no control over that.
But she might just say, "Oh my gosh, thanks."
She might just say, "Oh my gosh, thanks."
Hmm. Okay, let me pause there. Hmm. We got a little bit of time left. Is there anything saying, pick me, pick me?
No, no, there isn't. This is just like working with you and looking at my thinking, and hearing you talk about the tech workers. It's like that. It's like, and reading about what other people are going through. I know that you have to be kind of scrappy right now.
Yeah, I think you're right. Tell you what, I got one more round of tapping for you. So sometimes doing what I need to do next is a little scary
Sometimes doing what I need to do next is scary,
for maybe for various reasons.
maybe for various reasons.
And I'd like the fear to transform into excitement.
I'd like the fear to transform into excitement.
They say fear plus breathing equals excitement.
Fear
Fear
plus
plus breathing.
plus breathing equals excitement.
Yeah, sign me up.
Sign me up.
But what if I get rejected?
What if I get rejected?
What if I put myself out there
What if I
and
put myself out there
get another no?
and get another no?
Oh my God, that's even worse than being fired.
That's even worse than being fired.
I'm not even making any money.
I'm not even making any money.
Well, theoretically, rejection could be my best friend.
Theoretically, rejection can be my best friend.
I wouldn't want to work with the wrong person.
I wouldn't want to work with the wrong person.
And there's a lot of wrong people out there,
And there are a lot of wrong people out there.
even in LA.
Even In
Okay,
LA.
maybe especially in LA.
Maybe especially in LA.
Well, if somehow the wrong person was interested in my services,
For some reason, if the wrong person was interested in my services,
a rejection from them would be a blessing.
a rejection from them would be a blessing.
For real.
For real.
I would love to make friends with rejection.
I'd like to make friends with rejection.
I'm incredibly old.
I'm incredibly old.
I'm 57.
I'm 57.
I have time to burn.
I don't have time to burn.
I don't want like a narcissist to sign up.
I don't want a narcissist
Oh
to
my
sign up.
God, please. If you're the wrong
Please.
person, reject me.
You're the wrong person rejecting me.
Oh my God, that's so much easier than me rejecting them.
It's so much easier than me rejecting them.
What if rejection could register as relief?
What if rejection could register as relief?
Shoo.
Phew.
And then the appropriate response is next.
Next.
Yeah,
Next.
this this is not going to be that hard to manifest.
This is not going to be too hard to manifest.
Just the right kind of people signing up.
Just the right kind of people signing up
They have the money to pay me.
that have the money to pay me.
They see me.
They see you, see me.
They appreciate what I can do for them.
They appreciate what I can do for them.
They they take action.
And they take action. And their
And
lives change.
yeah, and they're grateful.
And they're grateful.
And then they tell their friends.
And then they tell their friends.
Anybody who doesn't fit that description
Anyone who does not fit that description
can just go away.
can just go away.
Yeah. This anxiousness
This anxiousness
or even fear,
or even fear,
putting myself out there,
putting myself out there.
love for this to become exciting.
Love for this to become exciting.
Okay. Hmm.
Yeah, I really like the mind shift, you know, that this is really helping with my mind shift.
Great.
And I really appreciate working with you. It's been wonderful again.
I feel just a little guilty for insulting LA.
Oh,
Sorry,
it's
everyone.
okay. Everyone
I can
insults
take it.
LA. That's why I left for 7 years, went to the North Bay.
Oh,
Yeah, if my family wasn't here and if I didn't know my way around and it would have been impossible for me to come back here.
yeah.
But these are where the clients are. These are where my clients are. Not yours, maybe, probably yours too, but you probably have clients around the world.
I, I am so lucky that way. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But I know lots of wonderful people in LA. Yeah. And I like going there. I think it's just gorgeous.
Some parts are,
Some parts,
yeah, for
parts I go
sure.
to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a cool city. There's so much to do,
Including being wildly successful.
including being wildly successful. I'm a wildly successful area, and people are wildly successful.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for working with me.
Thank you, Rob.
I'm going to stop the recording
Okay.
and figure out how, yeah.